You guys go out to Santa Fe?
February 9th, I believe, is the first.
And its folks are going to Iceland, like next week.
Mike's alive.
Is that... Wait, Iceland is nice, but Greenland is not, right?
Not in January.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's cold.
Yeah.
All the roads are snow-covered.
Why are they going?
To see the Northern Lights.
Oh. Yeah, February 9th through the 12th.
Cool. Hey, you just hit me in the nuts, dog.
You may have muddy paws.
Here he comes. Oh, you got muddy paws, damn it! Get off me!
Well, I don't know.
Ah.
Well, he ran away from me. Come here. No.
Well, yeah, because he knows you're going to make him go upstairs.
Oh, shit. Go on.
I hope I don't have to go home and change my pants. Because I can go straight from here to our board meeting.
Go.
1 minute. 1 minute to show. Did you read that? Not from Mike's.
What? I can't say.
Oh, here we
Hey.
go.
Aren't you glad I did that now?
Okay.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
So possibly Tuesday. You guys free? Ballpark Village.
Might be.
Maybe.
I'm up there watching a Blues game.
Apparently, I don't know how my name got on a list, but
You're on the list.
I'm on the list somehow.
Ooh, what time?
In 7 o'clock game, I'm sure. Hey, that's really late for me.
I have a board meet, or I have another meeting until 4. But yeah,
Meetings.
ask her what time we can show up and start drinking.
Well, I'll wait until after the show here.
All right, we can wait.
After the show.
You gotta leave right after the show, though, right?
Yeah. So.
We ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Hit it.
Hello and welcome to Stuck in Beta, episode number 75. Wow. Did you think we'd make it that long?
No.
75?
Absolutely not.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. We're going on 2 years? Well, not really. A year and a half.
Yeah, something like that. Man, you're starting out the show with empty
I know,
glass.
he's a beer in already.
Yeah, I am.
Do you need one? Or
Sure, if you're offering.
Well,
You go ahead and set it up, though. I can get my own.
I am Greg, and with me is Atreyu and Falcor. How you doing, guys?
That's that
Never-ending
movie,
story.
yes.
Ding!
Man,
There you go.
We were going to keep track of this. I thought right up here would be a great spot.
Oh, yeah.
Grease board.
It wouldn't be good for us. We rarely
would
get
lose?
them.
Yeah.
Well, I gave you a softball there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, thanks.
I could have gave you other names from that, and you would have.
Yeah, you're probably
wouldn't have
right.
got.
Yeah, you're right about
Atreyu's a pretty,
Unique.
Yeah.
It's a band, isn't it?
My
Yeah.
cousin's
Like
name
a
is
screamo
Atreyu.
band.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say that's kind of neat. I mean, I didn't really.
Well,
You should tell Molly you want to name Millie Atreyu.
It's a boy's name,
Boy's name, yeah.
Well, it could be
Duh.
unisex.
or is it? Yeah, it's a boy's
It's
name.
a boy, but how do you know they went with the gender analog names in that movie?
I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
We watched it not that long ago. Jackson watched it, I think.
and I can't say that I was a huge fan of it when it was out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Shut up.
I feel the same way. No, I don't know. It just fantasy. I've never been. It's funny. I love
Big flying dog. How can you not like the big
luck.
flying dog?
Yeah, well, that's Falcor.
Yeah.
The luck dragon. I don't know. I
don't like science fiction.
Yeah.
I don't
You
like.
guys seen the new Star Wars?
Yeah, right. Exactly. I was thinking the exact same
No.
thing.
That's fantasy.
No, give me a
Splitting
break.
hairs.
No.
I don't like Harry Potter or
That's fantasy.
exactly. I don't like Harry Potter or what's the one where they're walking for a ring?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. That
What about the? Oh gosh, what's the one? The
Star Trek. Star
no,
Wars.
the other one that you were talking about. The RR.
yeah, I couldn't get
Game
into
of
that
Thrones.
either.
Game of Thrones. Isn't
I'll
that
have to
somewhat
tr- 'cause
Because you haven't watched it
I'll
long
tr-
enough to see all the topless women.
Well, the first episode is all like.
That has nothing to do with fantasy. Well,
That's-
I guess
Peter Dinklage is
Peter
just in a-
Dinklage
is just in a pile of naked women. The first episode,
His character is outstanding in that show.
so I don't know. Maybe I normally don't like that genre, but
I agree.
But you like, never mind.
I do like science fiction when it comes to like
They
space
didn't-
battles.
You know what the problem was?
What?
and comic books.
They
and
didn't have
all
enough syrup. Those ladies.
that. No, the chocolate
Remember
syrup
last
and the
week?
lady.
Oh, yeah.
That's a callback.
Check out episode 74.
Yeah, if you didn't,
I'm
hear.
sure you can draw the reference.
Well, so
Baby update.
this baby update. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
We really need a new sound.
No, is that it?
No, we're sticking with it. The baby's gonna be here
Yeah,
in like what?
Not long.
it's
6
I
weeks?
think it's like 55 days. Molly could probably say. I'm sure
55 divided by 7. I don't know.
it's March 15th.
So 8 weeks. 8 weeks. Less than
Yeah.
8 weeks.
Yeah.
It's coming up fast. So she had a baby shower.
Wait.
No, it wasn't she.
She did?
It was her first baby shower.
No.
Wait.
You're using the wrong term.
Yeah, the wrong adjective here.
No,
Right?
not adjective.
adverb?
Pronoun.
Pronoun.
She.
You were never good at English.
Way off.
He's better at
So it wasn't
Japanese.
her.
We had a baby shower.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
That's what we're looking for.
Okay. Yes, I was there. We
You
got a
participated fully.
bunch of. I didn't participate in any of the games
You were
because
wearing a smile and your
so-
sexy glasses.
some of them. Well,
I
one
didn't see a smile.
one of them asked that you provided. You had to mark off a checklist of items in your purse, and I'm like, sorry, I left my purse at home, so I wasn't able to do that.
Got
I
a
wasn't
big
able
laugh.
to participate in that. Nah, no one laughed. They're just like,
Sexist remark.
you
Why are you here?
Yeah.
grumble.
Yeah.
So no, we got a lot of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of baby shit. Come on.
Did you get a
Oh.
diaper genie?
No.
That thing makes great shit necklaces.
It makes shit pearls or whatever,
yeah,
right?
shit pearl necklace. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone who's ever owned one says they're a waste. Get a trash can.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to buy the special bags and twist them, and
It's a sleeve, but yeah, I think it probably cut down on some of the stank.
I don't know. I'll probably, for the most part, just throw it outside. Well, not
Let
like
the dogs
not,
eat it.
not like open the door and go, oh, this stinks. Screw that.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Here, Jim.
run it out to the. I got a neighbor Jim on either side.
know, that's
so
why I said that.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a bunch of clothes that. Wow, it's insane the amount of clothes we have for
And
her.
those are for months 0 through 3. You get to buy a bunch more after that.
Well, we've got various sizes, which is good. We got a bunch of little, toys, books, bags, just, a lot of stuff.
means nothing. If it doesn't
Yeah.
plug in, I don't care.
Yeah. But I set up a TV in her room, and I've been playing the old SNES Classic.
She's not even born
In
yet.
there.
She has a
Wow.
TV in her room. That's awesome.
Well, that's
Go to your room.
Yeah.
That's gonna be for Daddy. So when sitting rocking her to sleep, then I could play Tetris or whatever. You know.
I don't see
Right.
that working.
You don't think
Yeah, I
the
don't
soothing
think so.
sounds
That's
of
not gonna work.
No.
She'll fall asleep every time she hears the Mario theme or whatever.
No.
Yeah,
I don't
probably
think that's
not.
gonna happen.
Yeah, it'll be torn out of there. And
So who wanted to talk about Festus 8?
Me.
oh,
I knew it.
I wrote a meme.
Do we have a theme for the Krabby segment?
Grumpy old man segment
Yeah.
of the
No,
week.
I don't think we do.
We need to add that.
He's a Krabby.
I wrote a mean email and left a shitty review on their Facebook page.
Really?
What
So-
did you have a problem with?
The theater's shit.
Oh man.
Wow, we're gonna have to add that E to the end of
Okay,
this.
let's
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a shithole.
clarify here. This is B&B theaters, right?
Yeah.
And
it
now
is-
they have some really great ones.
They've got
right?
some beautiful ones
St.
up in the
Charles,
La Di Da
right?
area.
Clayton, or not Clayton.
The La Di Da area.
Well, out
west.
Out west. What is that?
Ellisville.
Where do you go?
No.
La Di Da.
Up 40 once you cross the bridge, where the big golf course is, not Westminster.
Chesterfield area.
Past Chesterfield.
Yeah. There's a few of them out
where all
that
the rich
way.
people live.
Not down
do?
here in Festus.
No, St.
They don't
Charles
care
County.
about us Festonians.
I can't think of it'll come to me. Anyway, they're the 7th largest theater holder in the country. I mean that they have they're number 7 as far as, like Marcus
Wentzville,
Theaters.
Wildwood.
Wildwood, thank you. So Festus 8 opened when I was in high school. It was originally Festus 5. They added on 3 theaters and made it Festus 8 sometime while I was in high school. Mike could probably remember.
Wow, this one in Wildwood is beautiful.
I know. That's where all the rich people live. They put money in that.
Do they have fancy seating like
Yes.
Ronnie's does?
Mm-hmm.
They do.
So I don't think there has been a single bit of maintenance done to the Festus
Improvement,
8.
upgrade, or anything.
They might have changed the seats.
Yeah, the one I think the largest
big theater?
their biggest theater.
Yeah.
Do they have two of the real large ones? But they have a lot nice. If you're lucky enough to get in one of those theaters, the seats are nicer than they're
Right.
still your normal movie seat, but they haven't been broken yet.
Right. But I don't think they've updated anything in this theater, in the complex, since I was in high school, and that was 20 years ago.
So was that the last time you were there prior to this latest
No,
visit?
we've seen major release movies since then, but it's been in the big theater, so it hasn't been as apparent as it was Sunday. So
Yeah.
I go up there. Yeah, they've got the nice seats at the
recliners.
Wildwood one. So I go up there, and we were going to see Ferdinand, and the lady says,
Which I think it's like a 2% on Rotten Tomatoes,
Yeah.
right?
so the lady says, "Oh, we're not sure that theater is working. I'm not going to sell you a ticket for that." I'm like, "Okay, whatever, that's fine." The problem was I had already checked in with MoviePass for that movie. So I'm like, "Well, I'll give it 20 minutes and I'll call you back and see if it's working, and if it is, I'll come back up and I'll buy the ticket." So I gave her 20 minutes, called back. She said, "Yep, we got it working. Come on up. I'll sell you a ticket." Okay, fine. So we get up there, or I go back up, buy the ticket. This was like 12:30. The showing was at 1:15. So I go back home. I get Jackson. We get up there and we're like, okay, I want to buy some popcorn. Well, we walk in the damn door, and the line, they've got that stupid zigzag line, that queue.
You gotta buy your tickets at the concession
Right.
stand most of the time.
Yeah, that is
Right.
That just tells you how poor it is.
Oh,
Right.
right. Actually got a 70%.
So the line is out the door,
Okay.
practically. I mean, there's that many people in line trying to buy tickets to movies and concessions at the same time. I'm looking around thinking, where the hell are all the workers? Two workers.
Yeah.
So I told Jackson, I said, let's go sit down. I'll come back out and I'll get popcorn once the line's gone. So we go to the theater number 6. We sit down, and right away I notice there's something funky with the screen. You know how like an HDMI cable, when it loses connection, it kind of acts goofy.
Pixelates kind of or something?
Kinda. Well, I start noticing that right away. I'm like, oh, this is going to be shitty. And Jackson starts bitching right away. So
are you sure it was Jackson or
yes,
was it?
he's like,
you
can we
just-
leave? Can we leave? Can we go see something else? I'm like, just chill out. So I go back out 2 or 3 different times, checking the line. It's still out past the counter. So the movie starts. I told Jackson, I said, I'm going to go stand in line for popcorn. Well, I get up and I get ready to pay for my popcorn, and the manager comes out and she says, "Are you in Ferdinand?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Did the screen fix itself?" And I said, "Yeah, it was." And then about the time I said yes, this lady over my shoulder comes out and she says, "No, it's not even showing anything now." So I go back in there with the manager, and she's like, "Oh yeah, okay. Well, here she stands there and yells, "I'm going to hand out free passes for a movie. This one's broken."
How many were in that theater?
Probably 30 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Surprised.
So I asked her. I said, "Well," Jackson was like, "Can we go see Jumanji again?" So I said, "Do you mind if we just go down the hall to Jumanji?" She's like, "Yeah, go ahead." So we went down there and watched Jumanji, which was okay.
So what do you think the root cause is here, that they just don't put it? I mean, is it because nobody goes to that theater?
That theater's
so
packed
it doesn't
on the
make any
weekends.
money? I wonder what the deal is. So yeah, this is probably an appropriate complaint.
So I
that you voiced.
emailed the area general manager, like a 6-paragraph email outlining my complaints, and I left a 1-star review on their Facebook page.
Any feedback?
Nope.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, they need to.
It's a family-owned business, I think.
Yeah, it is. And they're from like some small town, like Western Missouri or Kansas or something.
Not that we have to have the reclining seats down here,
have
but
projectors that freaking work.
Have it work, and
and staff appropriately.
2 people on a Sunday afternoon.
On Saturday nights, we've been there, and it's like that.
It has gone downhill. I've been there.
Happy Death Day, you and I saw there, and we were in the tiniest theater. I mean, it literally maybe 50 people fit in that theater.
That's the newer theaters.
We've seen a lot of movies there because of the convenience. It's just nice to be able to go 10 minutes from home and go to a movie instead of half an hour or 40 minutes or whatever it is. So we've gone to quite a few, but I know that it's definitely gone downhill in the last 5 years or so. It's gotten a lot. 5 years ago or more, it wasn't that bad. It's gotten a lot worse.
I
so
agree.
If anyone is listening from B&B Theaters,
I doubt it.
In Festus, it's horrible.
We could tag this up though with B&B Theaters on Instagram and Twitter and get them to listen.
Get to work on that.
We would all agree that we would probably go to more movies there.
I will absolutely drive to Ronnie's and Arnold over going back to this shithole again.
And that's at least 20 or 30 minutes drive.
Arnold's 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Compared to, for you, 2 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Or whatever.
There you go. I just, in the comments.
But realistically, I would drive the extra 10 minutes to Ronnie's to sit in those badass reclining seats over going to this place.
Yeah.
They seriously need to. And the damn arcade area is still closed. They had that fire a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's probably been a month ago. About the time Star Wars came
Caused
out.
by the
ice machine.
Electric. Oh,
and they have the
that's sad.
The arcade area closed. And they've got black trash bags blocking the view.
Man,
that so?
Can't play pinball.
Really rednecky.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So, yes, they need to sink some serious money into that place.
There you go.
That concludes our
listen to us, and that concludes the old man rant.
Yeah, the fist shaking segment.
But it's legitimate.
So tell us about this this pot you have. What?
That's not funny, Greg.
Did I read that right?
Tell us about the pot you just bought.
So I've been researching instant pots for probably the better part of a year. I asked Santa Claus to bring me one. We had a little issue with that. But I've been
you were naughty.
Yeah, I'm always naughty.
You traded your coal in for some gift cards, and
so I've been looking since Christmas to find one. It was the hot gift for Christmas because they've been out of stock everywhere.
It was up there with Tickle Me Elmo and all those Instapot.
So Amazon finally get it right. Amazon finally got them back in stock last Wednesday, and I ordered it. It was supposed to be here on Friday. Memphis had a snowstorm. It was stuck in Memphis for 3 days, so I didn't get it until Monday afternoon. But it is glorious.
Glorious.
Wow,
that is.
I've never heard that.
That's not the right thing.
Adjective.
This is a ninja.
That's the 8-quart Instant Pot. Yes.
This one here.
Tell us why.
$80 for that thing. My parents just bought one of those too.
Tell us why.
That's a 6-quart.
It's so glorious.
This $80 one's a 6-quart. So I received it at about 12:30 Monday afternoon.
What precision you have with
You're
this story.
going with by 12:35 p.m.
Yes.
I was adding vegetables to the pots.
Yep. By 12:40 I had made hard-boiled eggs in the thing that were easy to crack and peel.
10 minutes in the pot makes the perfect hard-boiled eggs.
Actually, you're right.
How long was it again?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Do you put water in there?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, it's a pressure cooker.
Okay.
So Annette got home about the time I was pulling the eggs out. She said, hey, try making some chicken. So I put 2 giant chicken breasts that were frozen solid in this thing. Mm-hmm. 2 cups of chicken broth and a half a jar of salsa. 25 minutes later, I had shredded chicken.
Wow.
Oh.
That is impressive.
So then,
it's glorious even.
After that,
That is glorious.
we took 6 pounds. We had pot roast for dinner.
This needs a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, this baby needed to cook. So I put
A whole turkey.
2.5 cups of beef broth in there, a bag of carrots, 6 potatoes.
Now,
cut
did you?
up,
Okay, you had to cut those
like
up.
in quarters.
But that takes time.
Yeah.
That takes time away
That's a lot of
from you, the cooking.
You're doing it anyway. So, like, it wasn't like a juliennum or anything.
Did you peel them too?
Nope, just quartered them.
Oh.
Okay.
Dumped them in there, and 2 roasts totaling about 6 pounds. I mean, that sucker was filled to the brim. You couldn't fit anything else in there. An hour and a half later, I had 4 tender pot roast.
Wow, that is pretty nice.
That's nice.
So, in a slow cooker, how long would that
That'd
take?
take all
6,
day,
8
right?
hours or so? Man.
Yep. I cooked 3 meals in about 3 hours.
Were you that hungry where you needed 3 meals?
No, but we have it for dinner all week.
Oh. But good. Well, yeah.
Now, so what size do you have again?
8 quart.
Well, what size family will that feed?
The pot roast was enough for my parents, the 3 of us. And we had a lot left over.
No kidding.
Yeah. It feeds
Look
you
into that.
Yeah.
I heard a guy at work talking about that today, and he was like geeking out on it, just like you
It's
are right
amazing.
now. And he's talking about
You
like
can cook anything in this damn
So
thing.
how about chicken wings?
You could do chicken wings? I don't know. I'd have to research that.
With
You know what? We could bring it over for the show, and we could have something during the show.
That's a great idea.
Well,
As long as
30
it would
minutes.
cook, as long as it would cook quick.
At the very beginning of the show,
Or right
you
before
said
the
it.
show started, we could start
and forget it.
Yeah, like
Well, 'cause
Ron Popeil.
The thing is, it takes a little bit of time to come up to pressure, and it doesn't start counting down until it's at pressure.
Oh, so a
So-
little bit before the
About
show.
20 minutes, yeah.
So
like fun.
wait a minute now.
My total,
You're telling me this your 20-minute chicken actually took 40 minutes?
No. My total time. The total time I gave you included time come up to pressure.
Oh, okay.
So that hour and a half for the roast was coming up to pressure and then cooking for 46 minutes.
Oh, that's
at
nice.
pressure
So we're normally here at least 45 minutes prior to show.
to drink.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if you took like some just chicken wings,
Yeah.
little
Chicken wings
chicken
be
wings,
easy.
throw that with some hot sauce in there.
Yep, butter,
Butter.
Frank's,
Frank's doing it.
a little bit
all?
of beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's do
yeah,
it.
Frank's. I
Yeah,
thought you meant like
my dad.
Frank's. I'm like, why are you throwing wieners in there? And then be ready by snack time, right?
Next week.
Probably. Yeah, we could do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be,
do it.
Is
that'd be
Instapot going to sponsor the show that week?
yeah.
I'll work on
I
that.
think
Okay.
our social media director of
Well,
social media.
okay, so funny story. One of the guys that works for me got an Instapot for Christmas, and he got his wife one. And since he's had that, since we've been back at work, every Thursday, he brings it in and we make something. The first week he made beef soup, or beef, like pot roast soup kind of thing. Last week was chicken soup, which was phenomenal. This week
Was
is
it
gonna be-
glorious?
yeah, it was pretty good. This week we're making pulled pork nachos. Next week
good.
with wild boar. The kid that works for me, his dad is some big special hunter or something. So he's going to bring in some wild boar. And then next week I think I'm going to make ribs.
Man,
How
sounds
about
good.
that?
So
Ribs, I would think those would take a little bit longer though.
like
'cause
20 minutes. I mean, it's
20
crazy,
minutes.
man.
Wow. Huh.
Check that out.
Well, that's interesting.
We got any messages in the
you
chat
really,
room? Anybody chiming in?
you're
on
really
Instapot?
selling us on that Instapot. Get off my lawn, rant.
What's Pate said? Oh, shut up, Pate.
Mike says we need to tag the FBI.
Why are we tagging the FBI?
I don't know. Something to do with your rant on the movie theater, I suppose. I don't know. He said, Mike said that a little history. I saw the very first movie at the Festus.
Yeah, I remember him talking to the owner or something.
Yeah, didn't you know like a manager or something up there at one time?
I used to. Oh, a friend of mine did.
Yeah. So,
interesting news time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, it turns out, there's all these people accused of sexual assault.
Yeah,
the Me Too movement, right?
Very, very serious, and very rightfully so that most, women are speaking out against accusers, and, I feel that definitely that's something they should do.
Right.
Stan Lee, creator of all the Marvel comics characters, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, he was accused.
Really?
Yes, saying that some nurses were saying that he asked, or he kind of pleasured himself in front of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, he's a 95-year-old man.
So you can...
Is that something that a 95-year-old man would normally do?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't know.
What are you saying?
Is he married?
Gets a pass?
I don't know if he gets a pass or if it's... Well, he's saying, and his whole team of lawyers are saying it's extortion. They're trying to get money out of, a 95-year-old man saying that he's groping nurses, which...
wonder what he has nurses for.
Yeah.
I don't. Seems like he's with it still.
So this is a picture of him with his nurses. They don't. I don't know.
I don't know. From what I hear, so every account of Stan Lee has been like he's a super nice guy.
Maybe that's his public image, though.
And that, like, his wife just died. Like what? Last year,
right.
maybe about 6 months or so ago. And
so he's lonely.
Well, there you go. His wife was his world and everything, but everyone who's ever met him has said that. So, unfortunately, it gets to a point where you have a movement that is for a good cause, and now it's becoming where, are people just trying to jump on the bandwagon to get money out of people that have money,
Did you read the article? And I don't want to get into details of this.
We just got political, didn't we?
Did you read the story about Aziz Ansari?
Yeah, and that sounded like a date that went bad.
Right. I agree with you. There are a lot of cases that maybe, and probably the majority of the cases that are legit harassment cases, but you got to wonder, he upset Josh.
He just threw his mic.
There's, I don't know. I don't know. That Aziz Ansari one was...
It sounded like they just went out on a date. They
very
started to get a little physical, and I don't know.
Yeah.
She wasn't happy with it, and...
She went home. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it was forced upon. I don't know. We're three guys.
Right.
We've probably never had that happen to us ever. So
no.
So there you go. 3 white guys.
Never been harassed by Aziz Ansari.
I've never been famous. But this show is going places.
It's going places.
Sure.
So, those accusations could come for us one day. I mean, the more popularity we gain, and right now we're at 5 watchers.
5 people watching.
Yeah.
One's your mom, and one's my wife. One's your wife.
We're going to have to watch out for this kind of thing, I think. It's in our future.
So this was interesting, and the only reason I found it interesting is because I have a pregnant wife. IKEA has an ad out there that I think it's only out in Sweden. That's a Swedish company, right?
IKEA?
Yeah. So it's a $1,000 crib, which...
Oh, yeah, I read this article. I was wondering about you doing this.
Yeah, and you pee on the ad.
What?
Yeah. Literally.
You pee on the ad, and if you are pregnant, kind of like a pregnancy test, instead of it, plus or minus, it shows up a little like negative $500 or something.
Discount on
you get a 50% off this $1,000 crib, which that's a good deal, But it's a very strange way of advertising.
Yeah,
that is weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a trend, but
I don't know. Depends on how well it's received.
Let's
I
see,
guess.
what else could you pee on?
I don't know. Well,
it's true.
I could pee on you if I wanted to.
Well, you'd have to stand up on the bar.
That'd probably cost you some money, though.
All right.
Don't.
No discounts.
Don't pee on Josh.
Well, what I meant was if you ever got stung by jellyfish.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Isn't that proven to be untrue? That it'll.
I don't know. If you ever get stung by
he's willing
jellyfish,
to try it. He's gonna test.
I'll whip it out and pee on you. I don't have any
that
shame.
whole Friends episode.
Yeah.
I wanted to, but a little bit of stage fright. Man,
that's crazy.
So,
is it snack time?
I'm
looking at that and I'm getting hungry.
Okay,
yeah, me too.
We're at snack time.
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac,
It's falling apart. So, like I said earlier, we had a baby shower, and it had a really nice cake made by the same one who made our wedding cake, Lindsay, from the Cake House, Telegraph and Baumgartner. If you're in the St. Louis area, check her out. I'm not getting paid by her, but
she does have good cake.
She does have good cake. So, here you go.
Who wants some? Is that what you said?
Yeah, hello.
I think we all do.
Here.
You get
That's a big slice. So before you cut into this cake, you wanted to make sure that you cut it right.
Well,
you did some research.
Apparently, there's a proper way to cut a cake.
I never knew that.
A round cake to get the most slices.
I would just cut it like a pie.
Servings?
Yeah. So I didn't cut it like a pie. I cut it in half, and then I cut it.
What do you do to your forks?
I don't know.
Giant scoop. This is delicious.
So it's just chocolate cake, and I think that's fondant. Is that fondant on there? Oh, no, there isn't any. I don't think there is.
On the outside? Isn't that what that is?
That's good cake.
That is good cake. Very moist.
So we have some beer, too. Let me get the beer.
Okay.
All right.
Gosh, now we gotta.
He does this to us every damn week. Here, have this snack and talk.
Yeah.
Well,
Get your mouths full.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to walk off microphone.
well, you don't allow me to eat anything. Usually, I still have a whole thing of whatever snack it is. You guys have it finished, and you're like, you guys still got some? I'm like, yeah, I've been talking while you guys are chowing down.
Yeah.
Calling us fat.
Didn't say that. Said you like to eat.
What beer did you get?
So this is from our listener, Travis. This is from... Geez, what is the... Southern Star Brewing Company. This is Blood Belt. It's ale with blood orange flavor. So we'll see what this is like.
Where did you say it was from again?
Southern Star Brewing Company.
Okay.
I'm assuming that is Texas, but I cannot find on the can.
I'll look while you pour.
All right,
Man, that's
and
a good cake.
our sound guy didn't put the beer sound on, so
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Well, I'm sorry, I was away.
Jerk.
I apologize.
Southern Star Brewing Company is in Conroe, Texas.
Conroe,
And you want
Texas.
to look up some info on the Blood Belt
It's probably
ale?
an interesting flavor with chocolate cake.
Yeah, I don't really do pairings well, do I?
We've taken our beloved Pine Belt Pale Ale and seriously kicked it up with a notch of infusing blood orange with a rich red color and a fruity blood orange aroma and flavor.
Smells like an orange.
Packaging, let's see.
Man, this cake is good.
California Ale is the yeast strain. 6.3% ABV, 50 on the IBUs.
That smells
Wow.
like sun-kissed.
50 on the IBUs? I would have
Yeah.
never guessed.
That does smell like
It smells like orange soda, doesn't
orange
it?
soda, yeah.
Drink that. That is not 50 IBU bitter. Normally, I can't handle anything over 40.
Man, that's easy drinking.
Yeah,
That is, yeah.
Gosh, that's like a refreshing.
Lawnmower beer.
Yeah.
Man, that would
Well,
be...
even like I don't know, like a flavored drink, like I don't know, high C almost.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be... Man, that's a good summertime beer in
really
the middle of January.
Did you see if he got that around here?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
Let's see. I don't know if they say on their website where they distribute to. Looks like a pretty small brewery.
That's really good.
Yeah. But the aroma is insane. You get more... I mean, you get a really good orange flavor,
Is
but
it glorious?
it's glorious. It's an instant pot.
They only distribute to Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Ohio, Louisiana, South Carolina, and Texas,
Well, there you go.
All
and
right.
Tennessee.
That's good. Some good beer,
Yeah.
and that's some good cake.
So there you go. Two good eats.
Good
and
job,
drinks.
Greg.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. What do we have next on? Oh, you had something about some Netflix shows.
So there's a new show coming out. I'm surprised if you haven't heard about it yet. I think you'd be interested in it. It's kind of a nostalgic show about the 90s, and it's called Everything Sucks. Have you seen that? You haven't seen the previews for that?
No.
So the opening scene of it's I guess a little short trailer. It was only about 10 seconds long. I think like the whole season drops. Is that what the terminology they use?
Yeah, sure.
Like middle of February. But the opening scene, they're in a classroom and it looks like it's like junior high kids or something. And the teacher rolls in the cart,
Oh,
with
yeah.
the TV,
Yeah.
and she's putting in a tape of VCR.
The AV cart.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then they had like there was like trapper keepers and just various things like that. So I don't know exactly what it's about because it doesn't give you any indication of like what the story is, but it was just one of those like music was playing. Oh, and it kept playing like pop-up video type things. So it was showing like different things that were going on in the classroom.
So you don't know if it's going to be like a comedy, drama.
Yeah,
what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's not been a whole lot of information released on it from what I can tell.
So if they do something,
Did you say
So-
when it drops?
Mid-February.
so you remember the show Freaks and Geeks?
Yeah.
And that was actually, it was set in the 80s, and like I thought that was an awesome show, and it was canceled. I think it just came out at the wrong time. I think it would have done a lot better now than it did. Would it come out the late 90s or
Yeah,
something?
there wasn't a whole lot going on back then.
Yeah, because now 80s nostalgia is
Right.
huge,
Goldbergs.
Goldbergs, Stranger Things, Well, you can't deny that it's not a big thing.
No, it's popular. I agree.
But I think it would do great now. But the what's his name that did it?
Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow. I mean, his career is totally has totally launched off that
Right.
show. Well, probably not off that show. All the movies and stuff he's done. But if they do something like that, just 90s, yeah, maybe we can.
Yeah. There was another
Something
show
good.
that I think I brought up a couple weeks ago that was going to release from Netflix, that End of the Effing World.
Yeah.
And Lori and I sat there and watched that entire season the other day.
Really?
Binge watched it. It only had
You
8
were Netflixing and chilling.
Yeah. It only had 8 episodes, and they were all like 19 or 21 minutes long.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was it's from, I don't know, I think it's from England. It was really good though. It was just two kids that were, I think I described it a couple weeks ago, just these two kids that were just kind of messed up, like socially, and they kind of got together and they ran away from home, and it was good. I don't know. Lori really liked it. It was.
Oh, I think I saw that. Like one person wants to kill the other or something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was good. And what, the Letterman show finally came out?
Did you guys watch that?
I didn't watch it.
The reviews aren't that good.
Really?
Yeah.
It's only one episode. They're not releasing them all together.
My next guest needs no intro. Now I'm interested when the Howard Stern one comes out, because he's going to interview him.
The biggest one of the reviews that I read, the biggest complaint was that it seemed like Letterman was disconnected. Like he had almost lost his touch interview-wise.
Well, I heard it wasn't funny. It was more just a sit-down serious interview. There was no, it wasn't The Late Show.
Right.
No. I think one drawback of it seemed to be edited, so it wasn't
raw.
It wasn't continuous time. Like it wasn't just solid an hour.
Right.
It seemed like they cut out things or whatever. But
now,
it was good though.
Is there an audience, or is just him and?
Yeah, that was the one thing that I thought was kind of strange. Is there's an audience, and it's just like two chairs and a
fern.
Yeah, I don't even think there was a table. Just two chairs, and they were up on a stage.
Huh.
I thought it was really good, and it didn't get all too political. It probably did towards the end more. But it talked more about Obama's life and things,
How he was born in Kenya.
Yeah. No, it didn't. But it was a lot of backstory type stuff and just coming along through politics and stuff like that. It wasn't current state of affairs.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wouldn't. The thing about, something like that wouldn't be a long-lasting show you'd want on Netflix.
Yeah.
One of the talk show hosts, they interview someone, they're talking about their latest movie, this or that, that just happened.
That's true.
It's not going to be.
Yeah, it's not going to have.
It's not going to have a lot.
Power,
yeah.
Although Jimmy Fallon's stupid games he plays stay forever on YouTube. That's all Jackson watches.
Really?
Yeah. I don't get it.
Have you guys? Go ahead. Do you have another one?
Oh, I was just going to say right after that, I watched one of the Dave Chappelle specials. I don't know which one it was.
I saw the first two. A new one just came out, I think.
The one line that I thought, so he was carrying on about political stuff, and then he was talking about how he tries to make it his point to just basically piss off everybody, and he jokes about everything. It doesn't matter what it is, who they are, what their stance is, but he got on a rant about the changing the transgenders, and he goes, I don't mess with them because they are serious.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
I think that was his first special that he put on. Yeah.
He says those people are serious. They'll cut their stuff off and throw it away. I don't need this anymore. He's those people are serious. That was pretty funny.
I think then he got in trouble for saying, that's, of course, like everyone does.
Well, he was.
Comedians can't joke anymore. They can't be themselves, which is sad.
Those are funny though. Those Dave Chappelle ones. What he have 3 of them?
I think a new one just released a couple weeks ago or something.
Yeah, I think it was his last one, and then he said he's going to make America wait again.
Yeah. I thought, he said he's not. I thought he wasn't going to do any more stand-up or anything.
Yeah.
But didn't he go crazy and take off for a while?
So, yeah, I really don't get. That whole thing was just so weird, and he never really gave an explanation.
Like he disappeared.
Yeah. Well, it was he had that huge contract.
It was
for
on Comedy Central. Yeah.
I mean, Chappelle's show was huge. I mean, the ratings were amazing, and it was almost like there was one. He was saying, "Oh, I'm doing all this racial humor, and people are laughing at it," but you wrote it.
Well, he felt like they were laughing at him and not.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but you can. You could change. You don't have to keep doing that. You can, I guess it's not like your old stuff isn't going to go away. just change your new stuff where it's more how you now feel, or I don't know. It just
he's I think he lives in like Ohio or something, or Iowa.
It's in the Midwest on a big farm or something. Yeah.
He's a weird dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new show on Fox called L.A. to Vegas?
No, you've asked us about that several times.
Have I?
Yeah.
I've watched probably 3 episodes of it now. I think that's all that's been out.
Is it good?
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Is it just like about?
It's a commuter plane that runs from L.A. to Vegas daily, and it follows the pilot and the flight attendant.
Yeah.
And then the frequent flyers that fly to Vegas every weekend. It's pretty funny. I think it's funny.
Who's the pilot?
Hell, I can't think.
He's kind of he's
kind of a popular big name
actor.
But it's funny. I think it's worth a watch.
Is it available anywhere besides like Hulu right now?
It's on Fox.
No, I mean like back episodes.
I don't know.
Is that how you guys would watch it?
No,
I don't know.
I get,
but you
Fox
get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're watching it live, but if you wanted to go back, kind of like that 911 show.
Yeah, Hulu's probably the best.
Fox might have it on their site stream a couple days later.
Really?
It may be on there. Yeah, it'll have the commercials and all that. You know, that is what Hulu actually does well, is network TV. They have that, and
except for CBS, right?
Yeah, except for CBS, which hey, now we have DirecTV and DirecTV now, and now,
yeah,
and they added our local CBS affiliate,
which is awesome.
So yeah, we can now, and we're both in the beta program, so we can both DVR it. But
their DVR sucks.
It's kind of lousy.
It needs an option to say only new episodes, because like I told it to record Mythbusters, and it records every freaking episode.
and there's marathons on, and there's not the 15-second skip isn't available on everything.
Oh,
I don't know.
Dylan McDermott.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's getting 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
I think it's funny.
89% like this TV show of Google users. That's pretty high. Will Ferrell is an executive producer.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
There you go. And you hate him. You can't stand him.
Don't.
You hate Elf, remember?
I hate Elf.
And every Will Ferrell movie ever made.
No, I like Wedding Crashers.
He's in that barely.
I like Anchorman.
Well, Anchorman's awesome.
How about Old School?
I like Old School.
That's a funny movie.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
Did you want to talk about your pop culture segment, Greg?
Uh-oh. Wait.
He's got to find the button.
Where the hell is it?
It's the one at the top. This is. So, pop culture this week. So, I was cleaning out the closet where
Did you find any videotapes?
No, no, not this time. This where Millie's going to be in the room. Her room. Still had a few things in the closet, like Castle Grayskull over here. See, if you're watching the video, you can see my Castle Grayskull's out. But I found all my baseball cards too, and I have tons. I mean, I cleaned them up when this Josh furthest over from me just got here.
Yes, you did.
And he said he has 10 times as many as I do.
I do.
And I thought I had a ton.
Do those still hold value?
No, not at all.
Really?
No, they're garbage.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I bet my entire collection is probably worth just a couple $100. I bet. I mean, it wouldn't even be $1,000.
Wow.
Because it's all those
common cards,
5-cent cards and stuff.
Yeah,
they add up. But
I bet
you need a lot of them.
So I have probably maybe a handful of cards that I would like to keep, and then the rest of them are just worthless. They're useless. They're just taking up a huge. I have a tote, like one of those giant storage totes, plastic, full. of sets and series and just different boxes. Then I've got another standalone box, but I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I've wanted to keep them, but
well, when we were younger, I mean, they traded. You would go to a hobby shop or a collectible store to buy the cards. Where the hell would you take them?
now I don't know. You'd have to sell them on eBay.
Yeah,
or something.
is there that type thing anymore?
No.
Because
They've all closed up. All the ones around here.
even we had a local convenience store, and we would always buy our baseball cards. And then I guess baseball cards all got so popular that he actually got a guy in there like a couple days a week he had like a glass case with different cards, and you could buy like, oh, there's a Jose Canseco for $5. I want that, or
it was huge.
and he would buy your cards too.
I remember in junior high, we sat around in the cafeteria. They allowed us to bring in our cards, and we had like a huge table where we would trade things or lay things out and have them on display. I don't think we ever like sold them or anything, but we'd trade cards. And I mean, it was huge. Everywhere you went, the flea market there would be huge. I don't know, these what would you call them? I don't know. These just guys. They were usually older guys that had like these huge areas set up that they sold cards or traded cards and tried to rip off little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would think though now, well, I don't know. You've got you got boys, and you have any of them had any interest in collecting cards or anything?
My youngest did. Landon, who's the same age as Jackson, he did for a little while. He was going to the store and getting football cards, but it was so frustrating to me to watch because he would spend, I don't know, maybe like $5 and get like 5 or 6 cards.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, like I before the show, I was talking to you. Topps 86 was one of the years I collected a lot, and it was 25. And the only reason I know this is because Garbage Pail Kids were out at the same time in a baseball card pack. It may have been 15. You may be right. 15, 17,
cards,
something like that. You'd get that many cards in a baseball card pack for $0.25 with gum.
Wow.
And Garbage Pail Kids would only give you 5 cards.
Yeah.
But it was still $0.25.
Right.
You're only
Easy to come by.
Yeah.
You didn't have to save for it. I mean,
no. You're like, okay, it was either the decision between buying a Snicker bar or, well, not even, I don't even think a Snicker was that cheap. Was it a big size?
I don't know.
Probably a good size one, yeah.
I don't know. I feel so old.
Yeah. But they're not, they still sell them, though. I mean, they're still available. There's a whole aisle at Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
Where at?
It's usually by the checkout lanes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. They have all the different, don't they have Magic and
think so.
Pokemon and all sorts
that's right,
of
by the cigarette section.
different...
Yeah, it's
right next to
by
the
cigarettes.
the addictions between kids and adults,
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, and there's a variety of all the sports still have them. I mean, they're all still available.
See, I thought, didn't one of them, like Topps and Upper Deck, didn't one of them go out of business or one buy the other?
I'm pretty sure Topps is still around.
Yeah.
I don't know about Upper Deck, but it got way out of hand whenever we were in like junior high. It went from, like you said, it was affordable to like.
Yeah, because in the 80s, it was like Topps was really about the only one around. Then you had Fleer and Donruss or
Fleer.
Donruss, whatever you.
Yeah,
and then
Upper Deck came along.
Score.
Yeah.
You had all these, and then like Score and Upper Deck were like a premium card because they had really fancy,
glossy
pictures, and they'd cost. They cost so much. I'm like, I can't spend $2 on a pack of cards, Especially back in the day, I was spending $0.25.
Yep.
So, but I do. Another thing I remember that when I opened that up, I had a bunch of. Remember, you could buy those. I don't know if it was Topps or one of them. They made sticker books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bought.
That was fun.
You'd get the book, and then you'd buy the individual things of stickers, and you'd stick them on the different pages.
So it was another way to collect things.
Yeah,
because you tried to get everything for that page or for that.
Yeah, book. Like I remember, and there'd be some where you'd have 4 to create like a big sticker on the page, like a puzzle, basically.
Yep.
But Those were good times.
Good times. Yep.
Well, I don't know if there was much tech news this week.
Something.
Something?
What was it? I don't remember now.
I don't know. Well, CES happened and
Wrapped up.
I don't think there was that many announcements. Were there? It wasn't like a year where they announced, "Hey, Sling TV, a new thing." You know, that was a pretty big announcement because that came as a. Once that came out, then all these other companies started following. You know.
I saw one item a guy reviewed. I think it was called Razer phone.
Like the old Razer phones?
no.
Like the old Moto Razor?
I don't know, but I think it was called Razer, and what
I
it was,
love those phones.
he put it in, it was almost like his computer was like a docking station. He put the phone in this little tray, but it looked like a laptop. And
$700. Woo! Oh, smartphone for gamers.
The iPhone's $1,000.
It converted a laptop, like a shell of a, I don't know what you call it, but it converted it into a laptop. From
like a
the
docking
phone.
station
Like,
for
a docking station. That was pretty neat. He said that those have been around before, but this one was pretty good.
Huh? It's a phone for gamers apparently. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's not Motorola. Right?
Oh, Google's got that facial recognition thing with Google Arts and Culture. Have you guys done that?
No, but I've seen
Here,
you
I'll
do
take
it.
a picture of you
Mike
guys.
has done
Hang
it.
Oh, where you take your picture and then
it does facial recognition with a famous piece of artwork.
Is it instant?
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So it depends on how. Does it depend on how you pose and?
What famous piece of artwork are you, Josh?
I guess we're gonna find out.
This is very exciting here.
Looks like maybe Jesus.
That sounds about right.
No, it's his
Or that
granddad and
58%. That was 59%.
granddaddy. What is that?
Delfilio.
All right, take my picture. See what happens.
Oh.
Bye, Mom.
Here, I'll screenshot that for Josh. Okay, hang on, Greg. Look at
This is great.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what we get
Yeah,
here.
that looks like Greg.
It does look like
Let's
me.
see.
What is it? I don't even know these works of art.
That's good. Huh. That's
like
silly. That's silly.
So yeah, it's like one of the most popular apps to download right now.
Yeah. It's probably people download it, go, oh, that's interesting, and then delete
Never
it off
use
their
it
phone.
again.
Yeah,
It's taking up too much space.
exactly. So
You got to go.
it is my dad's birthday today, and
Happy birthday, John.
you know what's? Oh, it'd be if this was episode 74, it would have made more sense because he's 74 today. But we're 75, so one to grow on, right?
There
Sure.
you go. And he's a loyal watcher.
Sure. You know what's funny? So, my dad, you have Republic Wireless.
I do.
Okay. I don't know if it's his phone or what. He has so much difficulty with it, and he'll be calling me. No, he'll call, and we'll talk for a while, and then all of a sudden, it's like he lost the connection. He can't hear me at all. So I'm like, I hear everything he's saying. So he's like, Greg, Greg, and I'm like, I'm here. You know, right? Oh, this damn phone! And you hear everything he says. I have a couple voicemails from him where, like, you know how it transcribes the the voicemail. Well, oh man, I wish I could find one of them pretty quick. Anyway, like at the end of the message, it said, "Oh, here's a transcribed message from my dad." Hey, Greg, it's Dad. You guys coming over tonight? Give me a call. Would talk to you later. Damn it! I hit the wrong.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So yeah, that happened. I get that all the time.
Oh man, he needs to upgrade his phone. He has like the phone from Republic Wireless that came out like 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's a little. Him and my mom, they have the same phone, so it's time to. Or they both same model. It's time to upgrade. So, well, hey, I guess we're at the end of the show. Everyone, don't cry. We'll be back next week.
Same time.
Subscribe on iTunes. Review us. Go to Google Play, Stitcher, all that. Search for Stuck in Beta. Go to stuckinbetapodcast.com and get all your friends involved to watch us and listen, because Yahoo
YouTube?
Really, YouTube is the one we need a lot of subscribers.
That's not.
We need 1,000 before February 20th.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
So let's get that going.
Let's do it.
Let's start that Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So, all right. We'll see you next time.